Welcome to part 7 of Science versus Creator. Hey, I've been up since 3, y'all. I told you that in the other parts. If you watched them, you would know this. You should have watched them. You're going to miss half the crazy if you don't watch all the parts. You never know what could happen. As long as my head's not spinning 7 times on my shoulders and I'm not vomiting, I guess we're okay. I'm kidding. I'm talking about a scene from The Exorcist. For those of you that have never watched the movie. That was a crazy movie. So stupid. See, movies like that made people think that's what exorcisms really look like. No, it's not. Did anybody ever vomit like that on Jesus? No, I don't think so. Did their head spin around like that 7 times? No, I don't think so. I think Jesus would have corrected the chiropractic problem if it had been a problem. Getting back into this video.
For 5 months, when the sixth angel sounds, a demonic army numbering 200 million will kill a third of mankind. 4 billion people have now died at this time, equaling half of the world's population. When the seventh angel sounds, the temple of God is opened in heaven, and the ark of his covenant is seen in his temple. And there are lightnings, noises, thunderings, an earthquake, and great hail. After 7 trumpets have sounded, 7 bowls are poured out. When the first angel pours out his bowl, a foul and loathsome sword will come upon the men who have the mark of the beast, and those who worship his image. When the second angel pours out his bowl in the sea, it will become blood as of a dead man, and every living creature in the sea will die. When the third angel pours out his bowl, the rivers and springs of water will become blood. When the fourth angel pours out his bowl on the sun, power is given to him to scorch men with fire, and men are scorched with great heat. When the fifth angel pours out his bowl on the throne of the...
Are we not seeing that great heat already scorching man? Are y'all blind? Have y'all not heard about all the fires burning everywhere? That is not my imagination. That burnt down all those trees and killed a lot of animals and left a lot of animals homeless. What is it that the witnesses are supposed to be doing? You know, the 2 witnesses, Enoch and Elijah, you know, those guys. Oh, that's right. Calling fire down from heaven. You know, there's different ways to look at fire. Extreme heat. Or just as fire. You know, poof, fire. Burn tree, burn grass. Burn houses. Burn cars, burn trucks. Alrighty.
becomes full of darkness, and they will gnaw their tongues because of the pain. When the sixth angel pours out his bowl, it results in the Euphrates River being dried up, and the armies of the Antichrist being gathered together to wage the battle of Armageddon. When the seventh angel pours out his bowl, a loud voice comes out of the temple of heaven from the throne saying, "It is done." A devastating earthquake flattening everything on planet Earth, followed by giant hailstones weighing 100 pounds each, completes the seal, trumpet, and bowl judgments. God's judgment against this wicked and unrepentant world will leave no...
I don't know how he knows the earthquake's supposed to flatten everything on Earth. I'd like to know where he got that knowledge from. You know, there's some things I don't agree with that are said in these videos, just so you know. But I do enjoy. And I do appreciate getting the use of some of this stuff. And I get to enjoy getting to make fun along with some of these people.
So they say.
Oh, here's the guy.
The only thing
here's the guys. Hold on.
By
this is the guys right here that I told you I could hold my own with. Right here, I could so make fun with him all day long. These guys are hilarious.
Climate change, according to the left in the media.
Not even close.
Not even close.
So today we're going to go off the wall to break down Democrats' climate change blame game. We'll start with the obvious. It is extreme weather. You know, if we pass a few bills, we can get our hands on the thermostat of the climate and make sure there are no more extremes. Watch.
The existential threat of...
So Jesus is going to let them have the thermostat controls if they pass a few bills. Well, Pelosi, darling, let me give you a couple bills to pass. And it ain't them dollar bills y'all been passing under the table. Them ain't worth the paper they're printed on anyway. Let's just get back into this.
Our time, the climate crisis, a crisis manifested in natural disasters of epic proportions. The American people understand the urgency.
We're like, the world is going to end in 12 years if we don't address climate change. And your biggest issue is, how are we going to pay for it?
So
the world is going to end in 12 years? Oh my God. I was expecting it much sooner. Another 12 years on this truck, Lord. I can't take it. Hey, y'all, I kid you not. They're wanting to kill the cows because they pass gas. It's getting to where people are going to be afraid to pass gas on this planet or belch or anything because they're going to be afraid that you're going to come at them and say, we got to kill you because you're passing gas. You're making methane and you're going to cause the world to die. This is utter retardation. Right here. This is the very definition of idiot. Come on, people. I am not that smart. And I figured out you cannot outdo the wrath of God. Guess what? The world is going to end. Not in 12 years. Hello? Can you count? It's 7 years of tribulation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I didn't even have to take my shoes off for that, y'all. But, yeah, it's gonna end. That little woman, she said it's gonna end in 12 years. Don't do that to me. I've been waiting patiently for the Lord to come get me up off this rock. Don't be telling me I gotta pull 12 more years. Even Lon, I know the 7-year tribulation got to be done, but let's not extend this no longer than we gotta. This is not a vacation for some of us. Not even working vacation. Although some of it is a hoot, I will say.
Okay, this next 8 years decides whether or not we blow through 1.5 degrees or whether we in fact contrive our goal.
Climate change wreaking havoc on
Hold
our
on.
planet.
Let's recap that for just a moment.
Your biggest issue is, how are we going to pay for it?
So
Listen to what he says. The next how many years?
this decade, this next 8 years decides whether or not we blow through 1.5 degrees or whether we in fact contrive our goal.
Climate change wreaking havoc on our planet, with the most vulnerable suffering most of all. Our world is on fire. Again. And these historic weather events are no longer historic.
So it used to be...
Our world is on fire again. When was it on fire the first time, y'all? I might have slept through that time. Wait, was that before I was born? Oh no, the Bible says that heaven and earth shall pass away with a fervent heat. That's only a one-time deal. So I'm pretty sure that hasn't happened before. Yeah, because it won't be passing away when the new heaven and new earth comes. That one is an eternal kingdom. And it will not pass away. Yeah, we're not going to be doing that. y'all ain't getting your hands on the thermostat control. That's controlled by the witnesses at this point, I'm pretty sure. And I don't intend to turn down the heat. I'm gonna crank it up, baby. Plop, plop. Get ready. Get your asbestos suits ready. That's all I can say. You should have come out of your sin when you were told to. That's all I can tell you. Ow. Hurt my thumb. Okay. Yeah, you so should have come out of your sin when I told you. I'm not praying for God to turn down the heat. I'm praying for him to crank it up. I did wear my turtlenecks all the way through. Yeah. So let's go. We can do this. Team Heat. Oh, sorry. Team Demolition. Yay. God has turned me into a cheerleader. It happened. The last of my brain has been sucked out, and now I'm a cheerleader for the Lord. Team Demolition, go! Alright. Let's get back into this. I told you I could so laugh with these guys and make fun with these guys. And let's just recap just a little bit of what they say again.
Whether or not we blow through 1.5 degrees
1.5
or whether we in fact contrive our goal.
Climate change wreaking havoc on our planet.
How about instead of blowing through 1.5, let's blow through 122? Because that's what one of the places reached the other day was 122. Let's shoot for that as a goal for a couple of places.
With the most vulnerable suffering most of all. Our world is on fire. Again.
Again.
And these historic weather events are no longer historic.
So it
They're
used
no
to
longer
be
historic.
global
Don't worry,
cooling.
they'll be
Our
historic
world is on
again.
fire.
It's on fire. And we're, by the way, we only have 9 years left now.
Whoa.
It used to be
12.
global cooling.
9! Quit lifting it! He said 8! I was happy with the 8. Dude said 8. She said 12. Don't be lengthening it more than it's got to be lengthened. Quit growing it. What's the matter, y'all? Leave it alone. Let it be. It don't need Miracle Grow. Let's just leave it in the Lord's hands and let it be the 7 years plus whatever it's got to be besides. Don't take my dreams away from me.
Yeah, that was 2019. So
9.
we're ticking down.
Take a look at this, though. Extreme weather can also, apparently, according to ABC News, lead to a rise in heart disease. Look at this headline.
Wow.
Rise in
Yes.
heart disease may be explained by extreme weather conditions. And in the subhead, this is great. Study not clear on why temperature shifts correlated with more heart attacks. There you go.
So you've got heart attacks and extreme weather. Extreme weather being an obvious one. Another one, there's a laundry list of things the left blames climate change for. Here's another one. Mass migration. And here's an explanation. Here's Vice President Harris talking about.
Okay, I want to go back to the heart attack thing for a minute. I like that
It's in
one.
heart disease. Look at this headline. Rise in heart disease may...
Man's heart shall fail them for fear of the things to come. Let's throw that scripture in there. Yes, there's your heart disease.
be explained by extreme weather conditions. And in the subhead, this is great. Study not clear on why temperature shifts correlated with more heart attacks.
It's not clear. It's not clear. Well, it must have been pretty clear because it didn't rain and put out the fire. It just ain't clear because their heads ain't clear. Hello, Jesus is not the author of confusion. He burns out the pillage. That could be, well, everything, that could be exactly why everything is on fire. Hello? Hello? Jesus burning? Yeah. Why? To burn out the village. For reals, y'all. Hello? Are you listening? Are you with me? I'll see you in part 8.